What's going on, guys? Patrick here, bringing you a brand new video today. We've got another killer video for you guys full of information. Today, we're going to be talking about making over $3,000 trading Bitcoin. We'll also be looking at some Bitcoin technical analysis, talking about DLive and a ton of other news that went on in the cryptocurrency space. But guys, before we get started with that, if you guys are interested in making money trading cryptocurrencies, make sure you check out the first link in the description or the first link in the comments for the cryptocurrency trade alert group. I post every single one of the trades that brought me to a six-figure portfolio in the group. So if you're a complete beginner, if you don't have time to do technical analysis, or you don't know how to do technical analysis, you can copy my exact trade. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to set up, and after that, profits are taken automatically for you. So it becomes very, very passive. We have altcoin trades, we have leverage trades, we have the #1 community in the cryptocurrency space, full of people ready and able to answer your questions 24/7. I decided to extend it, actually put in a few more coupons while I was traveling this weekend in LA. And I added a few more coupons for the holiday sales, which I'm just extending to give you 80% off your first month. So it's just $10, and we're making it as accessible as possible for everybody to make money in this space. I also have a full team of analysts that are helping me post trades and do everything in there so that everything is always up to date, and we have constant influx of trades. We have a constant amount of trades coming in all the time. Just to give you guys an example, last time we left off, we were around about over here in the last video I made, and since then we've been able to execute on shorts and longs that have just absolutely made us a killing. We also had a very good Ethereum trade that came in, and we were able to ride that all the way up as well. So that was very, very nice. Now I'm going to go into some technical analysis really quick because I know you guys like to get updated on that. And if you guys want to hear more about the giveaways that we're doing, stay tuned, because halfway through this video I am going to talk more about those. But in terms of technical analysis, what exactly we see happening with Bitcoin, it's very, very simple. And I say this time and time again that I want every single one of you guys to add the EMA ribbon. It's a very simple indicator. Just click on indicators, type in EMA ribbon. It's all lowercase, EMA ribbon. You can add it and you'll see this like I see on my graph. And this is probably my favorite indicator to figure out trends in Bitcoin, to see where the overall momentum and the overall trend is on different time frames. And we've made a killing using it. So again, just completely revealing the curtains to show you guys one of my favorite indicators, if not my favorite indicator to use. And you'll notice while we're above it, we continue to bounce off and off and off. And once we get below it, we tend to have downwards momentum. So it's very easy. You see the break that happened here since we left off. I'm going to talk about pretty much after this candle, because this was the last video that I made. I think that video actually got removed on YouTube, but that's a completely different story. This is where we left off. So we came down, we saw the break here. We had a rejection again when we tried to come back in. So that confirmed our break. And from there, we had some very bearish actions. We came down again, tested it one more time, rejected, continued on our way down. Now from here, we came in and we tried to break above. You see that red candle that's going on over here. If I zoom in, you guys will be able to see it a little bit better. The red candle that went on over here, trying to stay below, but eventually we did break above the EMA ribbon again, and from there we have just been trading above it on the 1 hourly chart. And again, this provides us opportunities to make a killing if you are catching the bounces on the way up, or if you're catching the gaps that are formed and trying to catch the short into the bounce. All of these can work, and you can make a ton of money trading this way. And you'll notice on the 1 hour again, we just had another bounce over here going up to test a resistance that we're currently at again, currently at around $8,200. Tested it, we're not able to break it, came back down. We have a little bit of a wick there, but again, an overall green candle, and we're waiting to see what exactly is going to happen on the 1 hour chart. Now, how exactly should you play the EMA ribbon if you're just using it by itself? Again, pair it with other indicators, but let's see how exactly I would use this in this scenario. So then we move over to the 4 hourly chart, and well, the 4 hourly chart looks a little different. So obviously the 4 hourly chart, we also are seeing a rejection close to the support of the EMA ribbon. Either we will see a rejection up top, right, the weaker support, or the very strong support at the bottom, like you guys can see happen over here. Sometimes we have moves where it rejects pretty much close to the top, and that's why you want to secure profits along the way. You want to spread your entries out so that you can maximize your position and give yourself the best chance of succeeding. But from here again, also testing the EMA ribbon, seeing exactly where we're going to end up. The hourly and the 4 hourly, we are both above the EMA ribbon. And if we go down to the daily, this is where things change a little bit. We are above the EMA ribbon, but look at the gap that we have between the EMA ribbon and the actual candle itself. That's something that usually doesn't stay like this for a long time. So what might happen is us see Bitcoin trading within a range, letting the EMA ribbon catch up, or something else that we might see happen is Bitcoin's price come down see it catch up to the EMA ribbon and then potentially either bounce from that if we're going to remain bullish, or break below that if we are going to remain bearish. Again, if you guys want my updates and you guys want to see my trades, you have access to the Trade Alert group, 80% off your first month for you guys to follow along and actually make money in this market. And the cool thing is you don't even have to leverage trade on BitMEX or Bybit. If you guys are interested in leverage trading, it allows you to leverage to make more profit overall. Both of those links are down below. I have 2 accounts, one on each, one for longer term positions, one for shorter term positions. That's how I personally like to trade. So I have 2 of those, and I recommend if you guys want to use that strategy, go ahead and do the same. But if you do not want to leverage trade, you can still catch these moves, make 1%, make 2%, which is not bad whatsoever. It just won't be 10x, so it won't be 10 or 20%. But you can do that with BTC USDT on Binance or BTC USD on Coinbase, for example. They work just the same. All you have to do is adjust a little bit the pricing, but if you open the chart, you'll be able to do the same thing. And that's why I don't understand how people miss so many great opportunities in this market, because they're there. Money making opportunities are there. And like I said, we were able to, while I was traveling in Los Angeles, the analyst and I in the group were able to catch shorts, we were able to catch longs, and overall make a good amount of money, like I showed you guys in the title, in those trades. Now, Bitcoin has actually been the best performing asset in 2019, at least compared to some of the other big names, up 93.8% in a league of its own in 2019. So the number one investment, gold could have done well. You know, we see BCH, Litecoin could have done well. The S&P 500 could have done well, but Bitcoin 2019, a league of its own. Unfortunately, Ethereum didn't end up doing too good. And in the last decade, like you guys know, Bitcoin is up almost 9 million%. It's a little bit unfair to compare it against the rest, given everything that it's done in the last decade. It's a little unfair to the other assets, but nonetheless, a very good investment. Let's see what happens in the rest of this decade, this new decade. Right now, you guys know I talked about the giveaways that we're doing tomorrow. I'm going to be picking the winner. I wasn't able to upload on Friday because I was traveling to Los Angeles for the weekend, like I told you guys, for a conference that I can talk about more if you guys were interested in that. But all you have to do in order to win is be subscribed to my new channel, where I'm going to be talking about business and entrepreneurship and how I've scaled 4 different businesses. This crypto channel will stay the same. It's still crypto, but if you guys want to enter the crypto giveaway, go subscribe here, go leave tons of comments, go leave likes, and I'm going to pick a random video and pick a random winner from that video. So it's overall very simple. The link to that channel is down below in the description. Now, if we look at the overall market, $217 billion in market cap. Bitcoin overall pretty sideways in the last few days. You'll notice it's trading very, very sideways. Also, we'll notice the resistance that we talked about previously at 8,200 and the EMA ribbon, especially on the hourly, climbing up and trying to create a very narrow range where Bitcoin's going to have to pick if it's going to break above the $8,200 resistance or break below the EMA ribbon and maybe start seeing some downward action. So we'll see exactly how that plays out, and I'll update you guys on that situation. Biggest gainer of the day is Educare, Centrality, BitTorrent, all up a good amount. Nothing like Educare though, up 58%. I have no reason for why this is up, so I'm not going to talk much about it. Now, overall in the crypto market, like you guys know, there hasn't been too much exactly news coming out. People are a lot more focused on the technical analysis side, and that's where I like to joke that all of a sudden a lot of other YouTubers who used to be, you know, anti-trading or didn't have anything to do with trading and don't know how to do technical analysis are now all coming in and trying to become technical analysis experts. So please be careful who you listen to, because overall most people don't know what they're talking about. They're just people on the internet. I'm just a person on the internet, although I have made some money trading in the last few years crypto, so I might have a little more experience, but nonetheless, be careful who you listen to. Now, this news is from the largest blockchain-based live streaming platform. They host PewDiePie, and they're beginning their migration onto Tron. So again, a lot of news coming up from Tron. If there's ever news in the crypto markets, usually either Bitcoin, Tron, XRP, maybe Ethereum, and overall that's makes up 90% of the overall crypto news. Now, DLive, as you guys know, you probably know this, they host PewDiePie, who is the biggest YouTuber, one of the biggest YouTubers out there. I believe the biggest YouTuber in terms of individual person, over 100 million YouTube subscribers, a very big live streamer who used to live stream on YouTube, and he went exclusively to DLive. Now, as you guys know, everything that went on in the last few weeks / months with YouTubers in the crypto space and YouTube, where YouTube was actually banning videos. We don't know if it was an attack on a few people from a group of people mass reporting or what it was that triggered those bans, but YouTubers were getting strikes. YouTubers were getting their videos removed, and a lot of guys who make their living off of YouTube started to be worried, started to have issues, and maybe not be able to continue to do this full time. And of course, that sucks for them if that is their main source of income. You guys know it's not my main source of income, so I really don't mind where I post my videos or how I interact with you guys. I just want to give you guys the best information. I just want to give you guys everything I'm looking at in the market. As long as it helps you, as long as you guys make money and I get messages that you guys appreciate it all the time, then that's all that really matters to me. But for people who do this full time, that's obviously a big deal. And now DLive and these other streaming platforms, specifically them, I think they're the biggest one, are getting a lot more recognition, are becoming a lot more relevant as a potential place for people, especially in the crypto space first, and then hopefully the rest of the adoption that comes in might be moving their way onto there. So I did have a question for you guys before we end this off. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have used these other platforms like DLive, for example, where PewDiePie streams. Let me know if you've used that before, if you have any interest in using that or whatever it is. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Again, Tron acquiring DLive streaming platform, migrating onto the Tron platform is very big for Tron if this does continue to get more adoption. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and leave comments down below letting me know what you think and what else you want to see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our giveaway.